We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
That's good for our Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Cardinals at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
Giant defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into Week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. Well, this defense for the Giants, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Play fake. Cousins on the move to his left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. You talk about this Giant defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw, Pickett. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete on left to Ayuk. Down the left sideline. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard again. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Giants. Tony Pollard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. the return from his end zone is Grant. Ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10, here's Pickett. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Penny up the middle. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Here now, 2nd and 4. Pickett back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The Cardinals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Once more, it's Pacheco. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Arizona. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now a dump off here complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Cousins on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Does the big boy have the juice? And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cards are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, Deontay Hardy. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And they work this is well upfield across the 45. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Cousins now to throw on first down. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Cousins now. This one is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
They'll throw again. Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the thing about being marched to the end zone is a momentary roadblock without incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Cousins to throw it. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Brandon Ayuk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
You can do better than this. No, never mind. This is the worst.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Delson in motion. To the air on first down with Pickett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete here.
Intended for Joe Hutchinson. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Running right, it's Pollard.
All these niggas ran behind that shit. Get the
And he
fuck
will
out.
take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking.
Next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Here's Pacheco once again.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
J.C. Jackson normally in coverage, this time coming up and making a stop behind the line of scrimmage. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Back to throw, Pickett.
Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Pickett.
Man, get the
Pass
fuck,
is
bro.
intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Safety, man.
Now
What
a
the fuck?
nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate.
1st and 10 at the 18. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
To throw, Cousins.
That's a
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing, Cousins.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
And he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Bass on for the extra point. And he pushed it right. It's no good.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation. But they
Fail
also
how?
understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Wow.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He's got room at the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Pickett going to move his guys around. Back to throw again. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Damn, I said
3rd and 2, Pickett. And this is going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
That's to McBride.
And I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down. Here's Cousins. Bateman's
fucking linebacker to
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll run left with Pollard. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete here to Ayuk. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing is Cousins. That is caught. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
1st and goal, Giants.
Throwing here, Cousins. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Cousins. Swinging this out for Pollard. Touchdown, Giants. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Giants are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jakeem Grant, 35 yards. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Cousins here to throw. Flushed out right. He finds his man, Pollard. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Giants, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll fall to 1-1.